Our ideal delivery route is we bring kale mainly to the food bank, sometimes maybe 400 bundles of kale, and then we, after dropping it, because it's just up the street from Kensington, we go to Moonbeam and pick up coffee grounds, ride them home, back to the cafe, garden. So Simcoe's a great bike path because it goes right to the lake. It's not discontinuous like so many bike paths in Toronto. We got Roy Thompson Hall here. We got this beautiful church, St. Andrews. They do a lot of work with the homeless. Very early on, they started doing that. You do have to worry about these cars that turn in front of us, but you can sort of slip through here and we're still on a bike path. And we'll be on a bike path right to the bike path at Queen's Quay. I find that, you know, there's lots of drivers that sort of know how wide their vehicle is and they kind of keep left and leave lots of room for bikers. Hey! Fucking idiot, man. I actually thought he would have seen me. I try not to break through lights like a lot of people, but you can see a lot of people are walking on the, oh wait, I gotta say hello to this guy. Hey, you, Willow. I can't believe it's you.
I wouldn't have recognized you.
I know.
You got a new job or what? No.
Yeah, new job. Yeah. Basically, this is George over here is filming this Danish bike right now. And I just mentioned there's a bunch of people that don't realize that.
I have exactly the same one, even the white one.
Look at this, George. Here's a guy who lives in Berlin who has the same bike.
Yeah, Bullitt.
We love these Bullets. Here comes another Bullitt right here.
Yeah, there you go.
They're starting to take over. I'm pretty sure that's a Bullitt. This bike, another great thing about this bike for me is I don't have to charge it every day. I mean, these things are so important. People are always forgetting their lights. I carry extra lights in my bag. Yeah. See, the kids all want to ride this bike. Right now there are 3 docks that you can get to on the island. One is where we're going, Ward's Island. One is Center Island, which you can see right there. There's 2 ferries, and the third one is over there, Hanlan's Point. That would disappear for sure because the big area that they'd expand the airport to would be south, which would include Hanlan's Point dock and a lot of the beach, a lot of the area that's just right parkland right now. And then they would build this concrete this way by 250 meters approximately, and then add a lighting system, and there's supposedly a sound like a wall of steel that does some kind of sound deflection on the water. So it would come almost to where we're going in the boat now, like probably to those buoys that we see that are close by. Thanks, Mike.
No worries.
Did you see Willem?
I did, but I didn't feel like having a long chat.
We almost ran him over on the bike path.
Oh, really?
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Cheers. Hey, Robin.
Have a good day, everyone.
See you later.
Say hi to the family.
I will. One of the things there was a fire, and the historic building we were in, which was built in like 1937, burned down 2 years ago. And we had when we were in there, we were there since 2010, then it burned down in 24. We actually, our baking, we had a baking area. So we did all our own baking, and we're gonna hopefully reestablish that. But at the moment, we're getting this great baking from the city. From La Bastille is the name of the bakery. After the fire, I looked online and realized that it was a historic wooden building. So it was like a lot. You see these community buildings across Canada, maybe in England too, I don't know. But I've seen them in the States, in Canada. But the building actually burned down when everything was closed. No one was here. It was in the building, and it burned in like 45 minutes. It was, oh my God, middle of the night. It burned down on St. Patrick's Day. So we're literally right on the edge of it. That's where the fire was. But you know, you can see the wind was blowing such that these trees didn't even get affected. These are apple trees. So you can see it's a tent. We do our prep in here. Hey Sean. An actual member of my family.
Oh. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good,
This
good.
is
nice
George.
to see
This is Mike over here.
you. Hi, how you doing?
Mike's been around. I want to show you the tunnel of love. This is new. This is the parents love this situation because their kids can play here and they can sit right there and have a glass of wine or have dinner and keep their eye on them. It's kind of unbelievable. And this year, my partner Maura and I have made what we call the tunnel of love. So this is like the kids can then run through here, and we're gonna have beans growing on here. And again, so the kids can still run around here with a bit more to do. The vegetables all go into our compost here for the garden. So the garden gets a lot of compost on it along with the coffee grounds. And then that's our tent over there. There's about 1,200 kale plants. And we've been the last couple of years, we've been doing it since 2016. And we got this bike 2 years ago, but we got another Bullitt about 5 years ago, and we used the bikes to transport all the kale to the city. So it's like everything is biked. All the gardening is done by hand, so there's no fossil fuels using it. And the garden extends all the way along here. So some plants are ornamental. These are peonies, but also, rhubarb. And then for the last 2 years, we've managed to connect up with Scatting Court Community Center. They have a program where they are growing plants for their community, and they then started all our seedlings, and then we bought our seedlings from them to support their project. And they're connected with the food bank, so it's like a organic composition of, bicycles, local people working to make food, the food bank benefiting. We're in a micronation, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. This is my son Zora, by the way.
Oh yeah,
How's the bike ride?
The bike ride is great, and Zora's riding probably one.
I'm not. My it needs to go into the shop. I have an appointment for Friday because it's
coming into Fidel?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I talked to someone who was teaching a course about Danish history, and they said, when they originally established that part of the village, of the city with no cars, there was a lot of protests from businesses, and then within a year or two, they realized it was so beneficial. Like, tourists just are drawn to those areas. Driving is so much less reliable, so we pick up our liquor orders, we pick up beer orders, we pick up vegetables, heavy things. Even 5 years ago, there weren't the same number of visitors in the winter. But since COVID, there's been an increase in visitors all year. But even in the winter, I think somehow the word has gotten around that it's worthwhile coming to the island even on the coldest winter day. That sign is from the 80s. It's the same sign from 1980. We've had to replace letters, but it's the same one. She designed our logo, which we still have. So that's 83 till 2026. So what's that, 43 years ago. My partner Maura made this sign. So this is really, in a way, encapsulates what we believe. That everyone's welcome, families, ages, religions, genders, and often we have that. It's a really beautiful thing about Toronto.